There we go. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to test this out. One second here. Are we good? Are we up and running? Entertaining said, how you doing? You are most welcome. I'm glad it's been helpful. Got some more for you coming your way. Do an update on everything. We're going to do Martian Manhunter today as well. I don't have Roy yet, but we might be able to get him through some of the summoning that we're going to do today. Calamity, how you doing? Been a while since I had... Well, it's also been a little while, too. It's been like... What has it been? Over a week since I've done anything yet? Just because of the moving. We are now moved. Studio isn't fully put together, but I am up and running. Here, let me check a couple things here. How are we coming across? I might need to do something here. Can you guys see anything? Huh. I'm gonna have to shut down the Twitch stream. All right, how are we doing now? Are we good now? Looks like I might have some issues dual streaming where I am now. Entertaining said, yes, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I'm home. I'm glad everything is helpful. Calamity, how you doing? Curious about Manhunter 2. Me as well. I did a little bit. I summoned him a little bit quicker than I thought. So I got him to 0 stars, so we're going to test him with that. And then I was going to do some summons to kind of preload some mythics, but I got him on my very next mythic, which never happens. And that was even off stream, so it wasn't even stream luck. Teresa De Laurentiis, how you doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing? The move was good. We are here now. So I was probably talking to Air last just a few minutes ago because Twitch, when I started dual streaming on Twitch, I think it at least where I am right now, it wasn't supporting the dual stream. So I think I might have to go back to just YouTube streaming until I figure a few things out. But we are all moved in now, which is nice. I don't have the studio completely set up, but I am up and running, which is cool because then we can do streams, we can do videos, we can have all that cool stuff. All right. Congrats on the move. Thank you very much. Those are super stressful, yeah. Getting the house ready and getting it all cleaned and everything for people to come through it. At least all that stuff is done. We are now, everything is at least moved from one place to the next. I wouldn't call us fully moved in, but we have all of our possessions moved, which is good, so. B-Van, how you doing? Gonna give it just a second. I gotta do a couple things here really quick. And then we'll get going. A new game launched today. Have you guys, has anybody tried that Game of Thrones King's Road yet? I got early access, but it just went mobile today, so I'm going to be playing around with that a little bit later. Let me put out a couple notifications here really quick, and then we're going to get started. How's the lag? Is there any lag? Are we almost real time? Where is it? Share. Get the link. I spelled Martian as Martin. We're gonna test Martin today. Oh shoot. Copy that again. Huncho, how you doing? Good to see you. One more notification to get out. Boom. All right, you think we can get tested? You think we can get started? There we go. I'm a little rusty already. Once you hit War Room 35, do you think I should still spam stim stages or go full alloy? You'll get stims all over the place. From your rooms generating stims. I don't even know how many stims do I have. I haven't farmed stims in a long time. I've been farming strictly alloy. Where am I at on my stims? Where is it telling me? It's not telling me. It just, I mean, we got these packs, but it's not telling me my total stims. Oh, wait, no, it's up here. It's up here somewhere. Yeah, 24.8 million. That's how much I got right now on stims. And I haven't farmed stims in a month or two, maybe. No lag. Awesome. All right, let's get testing. Yeah, look at all this stuff I got. You can never get enough chips. Chips and alloy, you can never get enough of. I mean, I do need to start farming some chips, but I've been so focused on gearing that I haven't farmed chips. I'm actually going to stop farming alloy here in a little while and go strictly for chips because I need to work on my research laboratory a little bit. All right, so let's talk about Martian Manhunter. We're going to do nothing but testing with him today. I did pull 2 copies of him, so I've got him at 0 stars. We'll test him there. We're going to take him into Training Simulator, and we're going to take him into the current combat cycle. I'll give you my initial impressions after we run through a few battles to show you what we got going on. Then we'll take him up to 5 white stars, and then we're going to summon, and hopefully we can get another copy or 2 of him. And test him into the blue stars. I won't be able to take him as far as I did Nightwing. But hopefully through those summons, too, we can get Roy, and we can play around with Roy a little bit. We'll see. All right, as you all know, we are maxed 580. My gear, I've got them all at a level 500, so we're maxed there. I didn't have any specific tag gear to give him. And then I put Gabriel's Horn on him. This is going to give me energy gain bonus. It's also going to give me an increase to my HP. And then also helps increase the attack of my alloys as well. My allies as well. Let's take a look at his kit. Have you all taken a look at his kit yet? Have you seen it? I think he's going to be similar to Superman. I don't know that he's going to be great at 0 stars, mainly because of this right here. Not that one right there. This one right here. At 3 stars, so at least 2 copies, right? At 3 white stars, he's going to get increased physical defense and that mental defense, which is defense against spiritual damage by 15%. Similar to Superman, but Superman has to get to 5 white stars for it. Either way, it really doesn't matter because the second copy takes you up to 5 white stars anyway. So I think it's going to be similar where you're going to want to at least have him minimum 5 white stars, but we'll play around with that. Josh, how's it going? Good to see you. He'll be great as an off-take. I think so. So if we take a look at his ultimate here. So he has this Mind Ward for his ultimate. What that does is that's going to link everybody together. And as anything but a basic attack hits anybody on your team, Martian Manhunter is then going to fire back with some spiritual damage equal to 200% of his attack. Obviously, the more bonuses you have within the game to amp up your spiritual damage, the better. So that's his ult. He's got this where he fires some heat beams out of his eyes. He does some spiritual damage there. That's just in this AoE area in front of him. We already took a look at Outsiders Forever, which increases his defense to both physical and spiritual damage. And then you have this one here, Telepathic Bulwark, right at the start of battle. So he's got an Outsiders tag bonus, not a JLA like we were originally thinking. We did know that he was going to be a damage dealer, though. And we did know that he was going to be a warrior. So if there's at least 3 Outsiders, then that Mind Ward's going to last for 5 more seconds, which means you've got 15 seconds of counterattacks happening. So pretty interesting. What do you guys think about that? His global skill here just gives champions increased defense and warriors a little bit more defense there. Let me see what you guys got. Have I said hi to everybody? That guy, how's it going? Good to see you. Let's see. And Gina. Who's Gina? Let's see. Sound like Marvin the Martian. Marvin the Martian's cousin. Huncho, no news of War Room 36 and above yet, so I'm guessing no point for stims now. Yep, nope. Wow, let's see. He'll be great at off tank. What are his teams? What are his teams? The first one? The first... B-Van, what are you talking about there as far as his teams there? Oh, you're talking about this? This is Outsiders. So with Outsiders, you got that counterattack. This is increases their HP by 10% and counterattack damage by 10%. So the counterattack is really going to be the crux of this team. And then we got Justice League, and then we got Metahuman. His unique accessory looks amazing. Oh, it does look cool. Let's go take a look at that. His Mythic Plus Legacy weapon. House of Secrets. Here we go right here. So check out what this does. So he gets some HP. He gets some spiritual amp, which obviously increases spiritual damage. Every time an enemy casts a skill or their ultimate, then Martian Manhunter restores 8% of his max HP. So he's got some regen there, which is nice if you can get this. Piercing Gaze. Every time an ally casts their ultimate, Martian Manhunter's attack and physical defense are permanently increased by 8%, stacking up to 40%. So he's definitely going to be good for the longer battles. Not so much for the short ones, but if you want to take full advantage of that, you're definitely going to get into some longer battles. Let's take a look at what it looks like. That is what it looks like. It's a medallion. What's his default? Default's nothing. Legacy is that. All right. All right. Anything else here to take a look at? I don't think so. So let's go do some testing. Who do we have today? This might not be a good combat cycle. We'll probably have better results in Training Simulator, but let's see what happens. Let's just go in. Let's see what happens. This is also, remember, this is also phase 2 for combat cycle. It's insanely difficult, which is stupid, but let's see. I'm going to keep him in there for some longevity. I don't care about damage right now. We're just going to take a look at what he can do here at 0 stars. Also, there is nothing in his, I haven't put anything in his force yet. So I've got some shields. I've got some additional healing here. I don't have the, I do have the Justice League Dark tag. So that'll help with the spiritual damage as well. So let's see what we got. This is mainly a ranged battle. It should have been an Oreo. I love that. So how's everybody doing this week? I haven't really, like I said, I haven't been able to get much out on videos. The last one I did, I think, was last Thursday. So I got to do a whole lot of catch up. I figured the first time back we would do a live stream. Get this out there. And then this will prep me for some videos. He doesn't have an animation. I was testing. Has anybody have Martian Manhunter seen an ultimate animation? Because I haven't. And he doesn't have like the champion what do they call it? The champion thing where you rank them up and you get rewards and you can see their ultimate. He doesn't have one of those. Hey, Kevin, how you doing? I didn't know you can restart mid-battle. You can, yeah. Just click that. Boom, restart. If I know that I'm doing really bad, I'll just restart it and reconfigure some stuff. Hey, Sean, how's it going? Good to see you. You did see the animation in Dark... Oh. Yes, let's do Darkest Timeline. They did, with the update they did do some adjustments for Darkest Timeline 6 and 7, so let's see what he looks like in there, too. Thank you for that reminder. So hopefully they're manageable now instead of stupid. I think they kind of saw how difficult that was, so we'll see what that looks like. You're talking about restarting battles in timeline? Gotcha. How are we doing here? So Johns is doing good. I wonder if his counterattack, since it's anything but a basic attack, right? I wonder what that looks like here on his counterattacks. I wasn't even really paying attention to it. We did get rank 16. What does he look like damage-wise here? So obviously we knew we were going to get most of the damage from Constantine, doing 8 million. He brought in under 500,000. Again, 0 stars, right? But I don't think this is really his battle. So that's what? Just under 500,000. We did get some mirrors. Let's go into Training Simulator. I think that's where we're probably going to get most of the best results from him. Because obviously we want to be fair, right? So this is the team I was testing just a little bit earlier. So I've got Superman and Wonder Woman. I've got the greens in back. The greens in back. All the greens in back. All right. So let's take a look at what he does. You're very close with JLD on tier 7. Nice. I was 2% away from the win. Very cool. So definitely much more manageable then. What was it? What was the power level of the boss there, Kevin? Who was that? Ishan? Because that was like, what, 1 million before? All right. You haven't tried since the rebounds. I haven't either, but we're going to do it today. So how are we doing here? So we're doing not much damage at all. So he's a warrior. I would expect some damage from him. He didn't get taken out early, right? Let's go do that again. I'm going to pay attention. I get too into the music and talking and I forget to pay attention. All right. So here goes. We got a bunch of the counterattacks going to happen, hopefully. Depends on how fast you take him out, though, too. But Joker should launch his ultimate here in a minute. I bet he's like Deathstroke, where he won't really shine until you get some stars. Yeah, I can't wait until we can test everybody at max stars. Max stars, max level, max everything. Because then you know, at that point, the results are true. Because between now and then, you've got so many things and so many variables up in the air, you really don't know until you have somebody at a completely... I think it would be really cool if we could get test accounts. So they just opened up applications, I think it closed yesterday, for to apply to be official content creators. I think it would be awesome if they would allow whoever selected test accounts so they can test everybody at max. Give them everything. Give them every character fully maxed, every weapon, and then be able to test those. I think that would be really cool. All right, he's still really low on damage. He's a warrior. We need to see him do some damage. Even with his counterattack. Let's go again. See, it was 1.5 million for the big guy. Can't remember his name, but it was far more manageable this time. Very nice. I lost. Well, so if he's at 1.5, they just must have allowed the player to get the power level up quicker then. Because before, we weren't even reaching half that, I don't think. Maybe half. You lost due to timeout. Gotcha. So you just needed a little bit more damage. What do we do here? So pretty consistently the mid 100K. Not much at all. Let's see. Let's take him into a little bit higher of a training simulator. Let's see what he does here. We're doing all the greens and back, right? Let's see. We got you. We got you and you. And then who did we have up here? No, yeah, we had Constantine. Yeah, we had that, right? That was our team. You used all of your attempts already? Gotcha. You got boss down halfway. We're going to see if we can take him out today. Okay, so we're in a much tougher battle here. What did we do? Nah, he didn't even last long enough. That's not going to help us. So we're going to have to stick with this. Let's go one more here, and then let's go add in. Let's go get. Let's take him up to the 5 white stars after this. That's his ultimate. When you see the red eyes, that's his ultimate. So he puts that mind ward on your entire team. So anytime anyone on your team takes damage from anything other than a basic attack, then Martian Manhunter is going to launch a counter attack. And it lasts for 10 seconds. The more outsiders you have, well, if you have 3, at least 3, then it's going to last for 15 seconds. And the more outsiders you have on the team, then the more damage it does. And you all saw who the 3rd outsider was going to be, right? It definitely looks awfully like Starfire. All right, how do you do this time? 330. He did a little bit more on that one. All right, let's take him up to 5 white stars. That way we have every ability available to us. And see what that looks like. Both in combat cycle as well as training simulator. So let's go ahead and grab this. There's no sense in testing him anything lower than 5 white stars. There we go. We got some increased defense there now. I wonder if that'll help with the higher level training simulator that he just didn't last very long on. Again, zero force right now. And we've got over 100 summons, so we got 120 summons. We're gonna blow all of it today. We've also got this too. I did do like the first round of story on this one. We got brand new story as well with the update, which is cool. Did you guys see this also? I really thought this was cool. They added more detail. Look at this. To the map, they added much more better visualizations there. I think it looks really cool. I mean, this thing, we're definitely seeing the game improve in visuals. Also, did you see what they did to Guardian Challenge? So this gets into the video I'm going to create, but they also brought Guardian Challenge down from an hour to 40 minutes. We'll see what that looks like. Let me grab all that stuff here really quick. How are we doing on checkmate? We are on match number 2 coming up. We've got first place on our last one. We got 40 of 50, which is cool. So we're making some good progress there as well. Let's get back on track. Let's go back to combat cycle. Do you remember what the damage was? We didn't do much damage here, did we? So now we're at 5 white stars. We'll see what that damage bump looks like. It was like what was it? Do y'all remember the damage we did on this? It was like under 500,000, right? I got to take notes. I got to take notes. All right. Martian Manhunter notes. MMH. So he was like 480k was pretty consistent for combat cycle phase 2. And this is the tank. And then he was doing what? He was averaging around 150k in Training Simulator, except for that last one. $330. Hey, Paul, how's it going? Dark and Link, how's it going? Good to see you. How's Marty? Too soon to tell right now. He's been out for less than a day. We're doing some testing. Right now, I feel that he's going to be similar to Superman, where you need to get him to at least the 5 white stars, because at that 3rd star, you're going to get an increase in defense for both physical and spiritual damage. I'm not seeing a lot of damage, though. You know what? This kind of reminds me of Hawk Girl, because Hawk Girl is a warrior as well. She's got a cool kit. I like her, and she's useful. But as a warrior, I think as a guardian, she's perfect. As a warrior, she doesn't do a whole lot of damage. At least where I have her right now anyway. But she doesn't do a whole lot of damage, and I'm seeing that with this guy as well. So maybe, I don't know, maybe we need to test some more warriors. So we got, what, 16th place on our first run of this? Well, so once you get that 3rd outsider on the team, then you're going to have that counterattack ultimate, that Mind Ward, last a little bit longer, and you're also going to do some more counterattack damage. So definitely better. We didn't do better in damage here. He pulled in, but look at that. He pulled in close to 200. Let's go one more. He pulled in close to 200,000 more points. I mean damage there. From 480 to what we saw there. But again, this isn't I don't think this is an ideal combat cycle for him. Hey, Yami, how's it going? Good to see ya. Feel like Outsider's going to be like Bat Family right now. Being a Titans and Outsider hybrid. Yeah. I'm liking Raven more and more. The more we invest in her, the more I'm really liking her. This is a tough guy, man. D-Box, how's it going? Does Martian Manhunter stop ults or just do counter damage? He does counter attacks. He doesn't stop ults. That would be cool, though. Get like an interrupt? That would be cool. There's no interrupts in this game, but that would be cool. You got destroyed by a team that was 1 million less power than you by a team of Raven, Wonder Woman, Fate, Sinestro, and Deathstroke. Was that in PvP? That had to have been in PvP, right? Raven is underestimated. But you know what? She was difficult to get, right? And she's still difficult to rank up. Well, she's easier now because especially for pay to play, but free to play, it's a little bit difficult to get her ranked up. But, depending on the Deathstroke there, Deathstroke's great for PvP. He's a very niche character. What do we got? We got 680 here. So, yeah, we improved by around 200k in this one here. Let's go into Let's go into the training simulator. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to get the stress out. Do you guys see the stress on me? Oh, the last couple weeks, the last couple months have been so stressful. I need a stronger drink, I think. You love Raven? I do too. She is cool. I do like her. I would like to see her do a little bit more damage, because she is touted as a hybrid damage healer. I would like to see her damage up just a scotch, but I do like her. Buzzballs are the way. Those are too sweet for me. Oh, what do we got here? So what are we bringing in? Look at okay, so that was a huge jump. Where are we at? Let's take a look at that. So we were bringing in about 150K. The last one was like 330. I think someone mentioned it. It was like 330K was that last one, but everything else was kind of averaging around 150K. Look at that, 610K. That is a big boost. Let's do this a few more times. Yeah, that's a huge jump. You know what? And one thing I'm noticing too, the more I track this, you don't see much of a jump when you go from like, as you gradually progress through the stars. It's when you go from like the 5 white stars into blue, and then when you go from the 5 blue stars into purple, those are when you get like your biggest jumps. All right, so let's go. Look at that. He outdamaged my Superman. Let's see if he continues to do that. Honestly, I'm really thinking that with Superman, I don't know if anybody shares the same opinion, but I feel like we've probably sensationalized Superman more than we probably should. I mean, the more that I use him, everybody else is out damaging him. I only have him at 5 white stars, true, but I think we maybe have over sensationalized Superman a little bit. I don't know if anybody else is feeling the same way on that, but we'll see. He's been S tier forever. I've been thinking about knocking him down a tier, to be honest with you. I know, I'm waiting for that too. I'm hoping they bring in crypto. That would be cool. I want to see crypto. That would be awesome. See, I've got him at 3 blue stars. I've got him at 2 or 3 blue stars on my free-to-play account, and I'm still kind of about him, to be honest with you. Most of my ratings for him has been based on other people's feedback who've got him much higher. So, I trust them. No, Soups is the best. All right, all right. Should I delete that comment out of the universe then? All right, what do we got? We got 443. Let's do it again. Power Girl drool. You have his cape? Nice. Yeah, Dark and 5 white out of 5 white, and he's already outdamaged. He outdamaged Superman on that last one too, right? Supergirl and Crypto. I want Crypto. I think he'd be cool. But see, I want to see some of the DC characters that we don't typically see in games. That's why I want to see Crypto. I want to see Jimmy. I want to see Lois Lane. I want to see those types of characters too. Because I love all the superhero characters too, but don't forget the supporting cast. That's all I'm saying. Hey Ethan, how's it going? Is Martian Manhunter OP or no? It's too soon to tell, to be honest with you. So 475. So that 610, he's still out damaging my Superman. That 610 was an RNG thing. So I'm gonna say what? Let's go 450. Let's go 450. Let's do it 1 or 2 more times. Look at my Green Arrow though, bringing in over 1.1 million. Next level. Brainiac would be cool too. Yeah, absolutely. What would Lois do? What would she do? I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe she snaps a picture and stuns and has a stun because the flash is so bright or something. Alfred, no, Alfred, we've talked about Alfred Exotic, by the way, welcome. Alfred needs to be the healer for the Bat family. He needs to serve up a plate of food, and that's what heals you. I want that to be his ultimate. That would be badass. Fayon, how's it going? Oh, you're the one who said that. Yeah, what does she got to do? Take a picture? I don't know. She's good at getting caught and held for ransom. Maybe you can use her as like a Trojan horse and then like an AoE attack once everybody captures her. I don't know. 550. 550. Hey, Superman outdamaged him this time. All right, let's do one more. Let's see what happens. Slyloth, how's it going? Good to see ya. Jimmy takes pictures too. Yeah, Jimmy takes pictures. Not Lois. Well, Lois takes pictures too. I don't know. I'm just saying. Hey, D Shrek, how's it going? If you're watching, throw up a like. Yes! Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Actually, that'd be pretty cool if she debuffed when damseling. Right? See? Do something, I don't know, do something different. Think outside the box. Do something fun and uncanny. All right, what do we got here? 318. Very inconsistent. 600, 400, 500, 300. I'm gonna say let's do this one more time. I keep saying one more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. Oh my gosh. How's the audio? Do you guys hear like an echo or anything? Because the room that I'm in, so it has linoleum on the floor, right? There's no way I could do this with linoleum. So I have I had some leftover carpet padding and carpet from a previous house. So I laid all of that down to try and kind of dampen that. And we've got some more stuff in here. So hopefully there's not a whole lot of, not necessarily echo, but kind of like, you know, surround sound stuff that happening. No echo. Cool. All right. What do we got here? 506. So very inconsistent on his damage right there. All right. Cool. I think I'm going to call it what? Should we call it 450 or 500? For like an average for his 5 white star damage. Oh, let's go into that more difficult one too. Let's see if that increased defense helped him out a little bit. Let's see what this looks like. All right, everybody else. Most people want me to say 450. I'll leave it at 450 for now. Carlos, how's it going? Good to see you. Maybe not Lois, but perhaps Superwoman Lois. Superwoman Lois. Wait, was Lois wasn't a Superwoman, was she? She was. At the end of All-Star Superman #2, Lois Lane is presented with a formula called Exogenes, created by Superman, that allows her to have his powers for 24 hours. Oh my gosh, that would be cool. That would be bad. There you go. There's your Lois. That's awesome. That is badass. All right, we're yeah, look at, he didn't even last. That is cool. I didn't know that. I'm kind of a comic geek, but there's still a lot I don't know. All right. All right, so all right, let's go do some summons. Let's see if we can get him ranked up again. All right, I need some luck, people. I need some luck. Let's see how many copies of him we can get. We got only 120. We don't have the 500 we had before. Let's see what we get. She was part of the Crime Syndicate of America. Really? Nobody good, nobody fun. Let's go. Nobody good, nobody fun. Let's go. Let's go. I have not unlocked Arsenal yet, no. But hey, maybe through these summons we might, but we'll see. Am I going to have to wallet buff today? I don't want a wallet buff. I don't want to, but you know what? Maybe we could a little bit. There we go. What is this? Who did we get? Robot duplicate. Oh my gosh, I saw somebody who summoned like 4 mythics in one 10 pull today. That's crazy. I've gotten 2. I've never gotten 4 in one pull. Oh, here's another one. Hey, Batgirl. That's 2. We might get to one more Martian Manhunter before wallet buffing. I can confirm that he's available in mother boxes. Yes, he is. His Arsenal is available in mother boxes as well as the bleed. He is a regular mythic. He's not a mythic plus. There's 3. There's our 3. Let's see if we can get him one more time. Zenzel, how's it going? Good to see you. Thank you very much. I need some luck. But hey, that's not bad. We got 3 pulls. We got 3 mythics in less than 100 pulls. So there we go. Yes. There we go. I like that. Deserves a little dancing, right? All right. Oh, he got 2. Look at that. Look at that. Alonzo, how's it going? Good to see you. You always get the pity mythic and never the banner character. You unlocked Arsenal from Mother Box. We didn't get any Arsenal in here, and I've got 2 shards of Arsenal from Mother Boxes, but that's it. All right, let's go. Let's take him up. More testing. I was hoping we'd at least get him past the white stars, so we'll get him to 2 blue. Boom. All right, let's go do some testing. Yeah, no Arsenal yet for me. We'll see. We'll see if we can get there. Anybody know how to get cats and dogs liking each other? I swear one of these days I'm going to wake up and my cat is no longer going to be around because he keeps attacking my damn dog. I had to break up a fight today. Man, that freaks me out so bad. When my dog and my cat get into it, ugh. I freak out. I was tense like all day. Come on, what are we going to get? Mighty Beast, how's it going? Good to see you. Teresa De Laurentiis, what do you got? Let's see. I will never understand how they made Batgirl a mythic and no wonder. So, yeah, I think we're going to see... I really, truly believe that the mythic, the legendary, upgrading to a mythic is going to be Wonder Woman, so hopefully they do that. But yeah, I agree. She should have been a mythic from the beginning. I agree. It's a travesty, 100%. Let's see, your server's still on Sinestro, so it will be a while before we get to Manhunter. Go for Sinestro, though. Get him at least to that 5 white stars. Get him into the booze if you can. According to Ghostbusters, you just have to let Zool take over the world. I love that. Shouldn't it be the other way around? Are you talking about my dog and my cat? Yeah, no, it's the cat terrorizing the dog, 100%. And then the dog gets pissed. Bring a tiger. Trauma bond. I tell you, man, it's a trigger or something for me. Seriously, my stomach was like in a knot all day because of it. All right, 17. We did more damage there. What did he pull in? He pulled in what? 794? What were we pulling in before? We were pulling in what? 480? Did we? I don't think I tracked 5 white stars on combat cycle for him. Yeah, we did. That was almost 200k. It was almost 200k, right? So I'm gonna call it 600. I'll call it 650k at 5 white stars. And then now we're at what? We're at 794. Not much of a jump, but we'll do this a couple more times. 2 blue stars, right? All right, let's do this again. This is definitely not his combat cycle, but let's see. Not really. Cats bully dogs quite a bit when they share space. Yeah. Let's see, Zinzo. Yes, you're tasked to make your dog and your cat like each other. Educate. Yeah. If I can make it happen. He gets along. So we got 4 cats though. We got 4 cats and 2 dogs in this house. There's gonna be some fighting, right? Let's see. Hope they make Green Arrow upgradable to Mythic. That would be. I think that would be cool. Now Helen did say that if things go well, seeing a legendary being upgradable to a Mythic, they may take a look at other opportunities. I think that would be really cool. So I know that there's other games that you can upgrade lower quality characters to higher quality characters. So I don't see why you can't do it. I think it would be cool. Josh, hope they make green. Oh, okay, already read that one. Lucas, how you doing? Good to see you. Is it worth to hold all resources to use during Supreme Commander only? So I have a very strong dislike for any event that requires you to hoard. So understanding that that's what we have in this game with Supreme Commander and League Mobilization, I think for the first 20 levels, in my opinion, you ignore those. You do what you can in them, but don't specifically save for them because I don't really think the reward pays off. There are some magic eyes and everything that you can get in there, but I have focused on those events with my free-to-play account, and it has really set me behind. So I think for the first 20 levels, you really you continue to build up your account. You don't focus so much on those types of events. But once you get to level 20 and higher, things move so much slower. I think at that point, it's better, it's not as detrimental to you to hoard those resources for those types of events. I hope that makes sense. So, I don't know. I'd like to hear other people's thoughts as well. 840. So we had 650. We've got 840. I got to do this again. We got to do this more than a couple times to see this. Let's see, Zinzo. Cats are angry aliens. I can't disagree with that. I'm a cat person. I love cats. I'm more of a cat person than I am a dog person, but I agree with that. Yami, gonna head off now. Good luck. Take care, Yami. Thanks so much for hanging out. Calamity. I also hope they go back to the drawing board on the Adam. I think they did pretty decent with Adam after their buff. He's a decent hero. He's got a niche placement. I mean, he's good with Training Simulator up to a certain point. After a while, he's not as effective once you get into the higher levels. He's also good for lower level PvP, but then again, he loses his efficiency the higher you get. So, but he is only a legendary. My question is, if we upgrade characters from legendaries to mythics, does any change happen with their skills, or is it just kind of a stat boost and you see more damage or you see higher percentages for their skills? If that's the case, is it really worth it or not? I don't know. We're going to have to see. So, Zinzo, what are you agreeing with Josh on? Oh, because Arsenal. Because Arsenal is a mythic and Green Arrow's not. Nav, how's it going? Good to see you. Hopefully we can upgrade Captain Cold from lowest tier legendary so he can be lowest tier mythic. I have never seen a game do justice to Captain Cold ever. Unstable, let's see. That's 2 versus 1. That's why your cats feel like getting. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Lucas, awesome. Kevin, let's see. Should I pull for Zatanna? 100% yes. I skipped Deathstroke and spent all of my anvils on Sinestro and got 3 pulls so far. Yes, get Zatanna. JLD is the best fully tagged team in the game. And what I mean by fully tagged is you have a full Justice League Dark team. They're the best team in the game right now. How long that's going to last, we don't know. We do know power creep over time. What's going to happen is we're going to have a better team come in eventually. We just don't know when that's going to happen. But right now, JLD is the shit. All right. Let's see. Hoping for a bit of rebalance. 809. All right. So we're seeing a good boost in damage there. I'm going to call it what? Well, we got 809. We had 794. I'm going to do one more. Let's do one more, and then we're going to run to Training Simulator. I think I'm going to call this at like about an 800K average, which takes you from 650K for as an average on 5 white stars to an 800K, so 250K boost going from 5 white stars to 2 blue stars. Now, I don't think you're going to see much of a difference from in the blue stars until you get into the purple, to be honest with you. At least that's what we saw with Nightwing. Hey, Gaknar, a 5 red star Wonder Woman, if you get her to Mythic, she goes to 5 white stars. That would be horrible, actually, in my opinion. Unless they give us a way to get more shards for her. And even at that would be horrible. I don't know. That's a lose. That's a loss in my opinion. All right, what do we got? Come on. We got 50 seconds to go. Unstable, just push their stats a little bit. I mean, for Green Arrow and Wonder Woman. Gotcha. Fayon, what do you got? Is Zatanna playable without Dark? She is. So she gives you a physical damage. She gives you some physical damage decrease, right? She's got this aura that she puts out there that's going to decrease the amount of physical damage that you can take. She's going to be much better in a JLD team. I don't think she's as plug and play as Constantine is. But you do want her in a JLD team. You do want her paired with Constantine 100%. All right, did I miss any questions here? Let's see. Should I pull for Zatanna? Yes, good question. Let's see. I'm hoping for a bit of rebalance personally. What do we got here? 713. Okay, I don't think I can go up. His damage is so inconsistent. So I don't think I can go up to 800K for him. I'm going to take him to... Where is my notes here? I'm going to take him on an average to 750K. That's only a 100K difference. Should we do one more time or move on to Training Simulator? Let me know. It's just so inconsistent, his damage. Hey, Fayon, thank you. It is, what is it? It's nighttime for me. It's like 7:30 at night for me. 7:31 p.m. Rick, what do you got? Welcome to the stream, by the way. Let's see. I wonder how assassins are going to be balanced going forward, like maxed out. Yeah, see, assassins, I think what we're finding with them is they require a lot of investment. I'm not going to say that's a Deathstroke thing anymore, because we are finding that with Nightwing, you do need more investment. Maybe not as much as Deathstroke, but you still need more investment for them to be good. I think that's just inherent to that kind of character, in my opinion. I wonder if with the mythic upgrades, they will keep the legendary but have different skills and tags. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't know if it makes a whole lot of sense to completely rework their kit when they go from legendary to mythic. Typically, it's just stat upgrades and percentage updates and things like that. All right. Not much. All right, so one person said go ahead. Nobody else said anything else, so let's go ahead one more time. And then we'll move on to the training simulator. Who's after Martian Manhunter? We don't know yet. We do know that Starfire's coming, so I'm going to guess Starfire. Let's go see. Let's go see if the Discord has any hints yet. I don't think they do. Yeah, no. They don't have anything up there. They just have a hint to Outsiders, which was Martian Manhunter, so we don't know yet. I'm going to assume, though, since they released Martian Manhunter and Arsenal together, that Starfire is probably going to be next. Is Nightwing worth it if I already have a decent Deathstroke? I think, honestly, I really think that Nightwing and Deathstroke make a fantastic couple when it comes to PvP, because you got Deathstroke that focuses on the highest attack characters, and you've got Nightwing that focuses on the lowest HP characters. Them together, I think, is fantastic. I've been playing around with them a little bit, but I don't have my Deathstroke up high enough. But I think they're both good. If you're focused on assassin characters, I think it's great to get those two characters and then build a team to protect them. Healing, shields, whatever you got. But I think that's mainly a PvP-focused team. In this game, in my opinion, at least right now, the game modes that are more important, that should be higher priority, is going to be Combat Cycle and Training Simulator, because you get the most rewards from those. PvP, we really don't get a lot of great rewards from PvP. 3v3, we do get some decent rewards from 3v3, much better than Meta Brawl. So there is a case to be made there if you want to get further along in 3v3. But I can get into the last tier of 3v3 without Deathstroke and Nightwing. So and still get those Magic Eyes. The highest tier of 3v3, you get Magic Eyes, which is great. So I don't know. There's my thoughts on that. All right, what do we got? What are we coming up with? We're coming up at 7:22. Where are we on here? Yeah, I'm going to leave them at 7:50. I think that's probably going to be the best there. All right, let's go to Training Simulator. Now, last Training Simulator, we were coming in around 450K at 5 white stars, so let's see what this comes in at. We're going to go into this one here, Realm of Fate. Not that one. Have I tried Red Arrow yet? Red Arrow? What are you talking about, Dragon? Beast Boy. Yeah, I think it's going to be Starfire, not Beast Boy. I don't think we're going to see Beast Boy for a little while. Need to put some force into him? Yeah. We've got him at 0 force. Remember, all this testing. Oh, Arsenal. No, I don't have Arsenal yet. Zenzo, by the way, GG for the great reviews all along. You are welcome. I'm glad they're helpful. This is the kind of stuff I really like to do. I'm a data guy. I think over the years, I haven't wanted to be a data guy. I haven't wanted to admit that, but I'm a data guy. I like knowing kind of how things operate. So going in there and doing this type of testing to maximize the types of team compositions and everything that you can create, that is fun for me. Then I can excel in the game, right? I think it's cool. All right, what do we got? 669. All right, so let me go ahead and mark that down. 669. That's from 450K at 5 white stars. So this is at 2 blue stars now in Training Simulator. So let's see if that's consistent or not. Zinzel, let's see. The game will show some kind of real potential early 2026 birthday or die, but they really need to focus on Mythic Legendary in my... so from what I heard, they are not going to do any more Legendaries. It's all going to be Mythic and Mythic Plus. At least me kind of reading between the lines and also reading some of the comments from Helen. I think that's kind of where their focus is going to be. Because all of our teams are comprised mainly of Mythic and Mythic Plus characters anyway. Which is fine. It's not a big deal. But that's why I think it's cool if they allow you to take legendary characters up to Mythic. And then when we kind of, as we manage power creep and everything, we kind of breathe some life into some of the earlier characters, the launch characters of the game, right? All right, what do we got? 590 against the 669. Huge difference. His damage is supremely inconsistent. Let's do it again. Moses, how's it going? Good to see you. Let's see, what do you got? Hey, man. Good to actually catch you live. Awesome. Thank you. I'm glad you're able to catch a live stream. Do you think it's okay to skip Zatanna and go all out on Constantine? No, do not skip Zatanna. You wanna make sure you have Constantine and Zatanna together. Only get her to 5 white stars, though. Go all out on Constantine. You only need 2 copies for Zatanna. That is it. You went ham with Deathstroke and afraid I might not make Constantine to purple shards. Yeah, I hear that. You do want Zatanna though. Thanks for the insight into Nightwing. I will pull for him now. Awesome. What do we got? We got 459. Look how drastic of a change that is. But I think one thing also to keep in mind as we go through this, the training simulator, we go through more difficult levels as we continue to climb the tower, right? So, I don't know. I wish there was a steady, a consistent training environment that we can take all these characters into. But we got to just do what we can. Joe, how's it going? Good to see you. So, are they doing the Horseman treatment like Marvel Strike Force did? Let's see. Once we get Beast Boy, that's a full Titans. I don't think they're necessarily keeping that in mind. I know that with Marvel Strike Force, they have like these year-long events that happen as you build these teams. I can't remember what they call them. For some reason, it's escaping me right now. But, no, I don't think so. I don't know what their strategy is right now, but... Big Too Sweet, good to see you. You're a long-time guy, man. All right, what do you got? Wait for DC Worlds Collide. That is coming out soon, next month, actually. So excited to do that. We're going to see some more content on my channel on that as well. I'll do some live streams of DC Worlds Collide as well. If you're not familiar with DC Worlds Collide, I do have a video that I will be putting together to bring out to compare DC Worlds Collide to DC Dark Legion. If you're curious, DC Worlds Collide is more of a traditional idle type game. You got boss combats, you got mini games, you've got all these other different things. DC Dark Legion is very focused on events, right? We've got a bunch of different game modes and everything in the game, but it's very focused on events, league versus league type stuff, whereas Worlds Collide is more focused on game modes. There's like 12 different game modes in that game. There is one game mode that is league versus league, and really all it is it's a boss battle, and you're trying to get, you know, the highest rank you can on the ladder, and the higher you get, obviously the better rewards you get, but you're not really going head to head with another league. So there's quite a bit of difference there. I feel that there is definitely enough difference between the two that you could play either way. Now, both games are idle combat. 100% idle combat is the same. The strategy on how you play the games and the idle combat is a little bit different because Worlds Collide has a rock, paper, scissors type system, whereas this game does not. So there's a sneak peek into the video that I'm putting together. All right, so 475. Again, super, super low. Let's see, what do we got? Well, I was monologuing. Let's see, do you think Starfire will be the tank or Beast Boy? Well, what do we got? So we've got, what is Arsenal? Is Arsenal a warrior? No, he's not a warrior, right? He's firepower, right? So if we've got Martian Manhunter as warrior, comic. What it? Oh, I don't know. But I'm gonna call it Comic Euro. Is it Comic Euro DC? Anyway, yes, I would love a DC card game. I think that would be cool. They had one, and it went under. So I don't know. We'll see. 396. All right. So this is really, really bad stuff right now that we're seeing. But we're getting into more difficult trading simulators. So I mean, this testing is a little bit worrisome in my opinion. All right. Let me catch up on some stuff here. Let's see. Waiting for DC World Side. What star do I want to get Sinestro before saving, or Zatanna? You want to get Sinestro to at least 5 white stars. As a free, it depends on if you're free to play or pay to play. If you're free to play, go to 5 white stars. If you're pay to play, take them to at least 2 blue and call it good. Let's see. Do you think Starfire? I don't know about that. Probably Beast Boy would be the tank. I don't know. I think he would be more kind of a almost. I don't know. He's a shapeshifter. Well, he could shapeshift into, you know, a gorilla or something. Titans definitely do. Let's see, as bear or T-Rex. Yeah. Watch them make a warrior off tank. Well, we do have a warrior off tank with our dude here, Martian Manhunter. 692. All right, we're gonna keep going. Next level. Yeah, I love Tim, but he's not that great in this game. Yeah. See, man, I missed Dual Force. That's the game. That's the card game, Dual Force. That was a lot of fun. I did enjoy that. I can see both Starfire and Beast Boy both being tanks. Starfire is going to be a damage dealer. I see her as firepower also, though. Arsenal's firepower, right? I don't know. We'll go take a look at it. She's definitely going to be arranged. Let's see. What do we got? 644. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. Hold on. Let me go back out. Let's go take a look at Arsenal real quick. Yes, firepower. Okay. I would assume he would be. Yeah. So. Let's see. Can we go into Outsiders up here? Where's Outsiders? There it is. Yeah, we can't get a sneak peek at Starfire yet. I'm kind of having an issue with this right now, trying to figure out where to put this. I almost want to put it at 600K as an average for Training Simulator on Martian Manhunter. I'm not overly impressed right now, though, everyone. I mean, when you take a look at characters like Joker and Sinestro and Constantine, they were like fantastic right out the gate. Not all these characters are. And I'm not overly impressed with him right now. We'll see what happens when Starfire comes out and see what that team looks like. Honestly, if I was to rate him, I'd probably rate him as an A. What do you guys think? What do you all think? Kind of just with what we've seen so far, and maybe I should have withheld my own opinion there, but what do you guys think? Where would you slate him as far as a tier list goes? Because I'm confuzzled right now. Look at that, 700. His damage is so inconsistent. That's my problem with him. I don't think I've seen anybody with damage as inconsistent as he is. It's such a wide range. He suffers from being a tank using the warrior chassis. Again, kind of like what we were talking about with Hawk Girl, right? Yeah, 100% Hawk Girl comes to mind. See, Joe, I want a Marvel IP of DCUO. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah. I say this every time game comes up. 15 years strong, and Marvel hasn't taken advantage. They haven't. They haven't put together. They haven't put an MMO together like that, have they? Here we go. All right, let's see what we got here. A DC version of Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals is badass. I really like that game. I unfortunately don't have a lot of time to play it. 693. Should we say 650? Should we say 600 or 650 as an average for this? Look at him. Look at Green Arrow coming in at over 2 million now. Seems like he needs force to be consistent. That's a good point. We don't have any force in him. Only half of Green Arrow. I wouldn't go as high as A. Okay. Yeah, because Green Arrow is A tier. Robert, welcome. He's doing more damage than Superman in a lot of these, though. I know. That's why I think we've over-sensationalized Superman, but... Man, I need a test account with Mac characters. That's what I need. You know what I could do with the test account with max characters? Oh my gosh. Yeah, he has higher stars than Superman now. But he was doing more damage than Superman at 5 white stars. At the same star level as Superman. Look at 389 though. Look at the swing, the damage swing. It could be just because of the types of battles though too. Against my Superman at 522. It's so hard, this testing, when you don't have something consistent to jump into. I think I'm going to leave him at 650. That's even at 650, if we leave him at 650, that's a 200k jump between the 450 at 5 white stars and the 650 at 2 blue stars. Let's see, since JLD is my main team and I have Constantine Legacy Piece, do you think I should go for Zatanna next? Or should I go for Joker or Sinet? Where are you in your banner, Josh? 600, he's been on the lower end so far. We should drop him. Yeah, look at, yeah. Okay, I'll go 600. I wish we could... All right. All right, let's go do some more summons. Let's see if we can summon them up. If we can't get them up, if we can't get them back up there, then we're going to go do Darkest Timeline. I only got 20 summons. I doubt I'm going to get anything here, so... I was hoping to at least get Arsenal so we can check him out at 0 stars. All right, over 100 summons. I'm not going to wallet buff right now, to be honest with you. I'm not as excited about him right now, but I'll do some more testing a little bit later. Let's jump into Darkest Timeline. And let's test him out there. We did pass Timeline 6, so let's go through 7. And he's what? He's going to be Justice League and Metahuman. Let's go Justice League. So you. And then we need these two. Does this game have CCs who are envoys? They would help y'all with Max. They just released applications. They just opened up applications for official content creators. I think that closed like yesterday. So we'll see. We'll see who they select. All right, there we go. Let's see animations. Let's see his animation in here. Arsenal looking like the beginning of a power creep. I think DC Diablo style game like Marvel Heroes would be excellent. That would be cool too. Yeah. There's his animation. But we saw this when he summoned him, right? All right, let's go to retrocognition. Bat family attribute boost for all champions. Let's do that. I think I'm gonna go over here. Let's see. We're gonna take him out and throw her in, and take him out and throw him in. And then let's turn the animations off. Dragon, wow, his damage is really inconsistent. Yeah, Nightwing and Martian Manhunter. Superman can cook at 3 white stars while he reveals his full potential at 5 white, at least. Yet, you use Batman more than him, huh? Justice League is definitely good. Batman and Aquaman is deadly. Yeah, Aquaman with any good AoE character is good. That, honestly, I feel that's more of a kind of a PvP play than anything else, though. They used you for a redeem code. If you applied, you definitely getting in. I never like to take that for granted, though, you know? I mean, I think it's absolutely awesome. Definitely an honor, but trying to keep my ego in check here. All right, what else we got? ADK, if I should keep summoning for Nightwing or start saving for Starfire and Beast Boy. I don't know that Beast Boy is coming anytime soon. Obviously, I think Starfire is coming just because of the silhouette that they saved. If you want to go in all out on Outsiders, then save for Starfire and Martian Manhunter. Because I think we're going to see Starfire as a bleed character. We're not seeing obviously Roy. He's not a bleed character you need to save for and summon. Not a banner hero, but I think Starfire will be. What am I doing here? So I've got Justice League, so I guess the best thing is going to be here, hoping for some Wonder Woman. Let's go here. Let's see if we can get some high risk. Boom. Lost 60. You wish she shape changed more? That would be cool. Yeah. Let's see, who do we got here? Nobody fantastic, actually. Nothing fantastic here. It's all Justice League Dark. Arkham. We got some Lifesteal. Let's take some Lifesteal. Let's do that. Okay, we're going to leave John in there, obviously. Let's throw you in there. We're doing JLA. Justice League, right? Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll leave there. We'll see if we'll bring Superman in. Let's see, Zinzel, Aquaman gathering the scene, Batman just setting uppercuts right after. To be honest, I'm amazed by Batman. This MF can tank and make crazy damage with white stars, just like Scarecrow. Nice. D Shrek, saving for characters that we don't know much about doesn't seem like a good play. That could be terrible. Yeah, it's a bit of a gamble. That's for sure. See, I want to make a Titans team. Yeah, with when Starfire comes out, we have a full. Do we have a full Titan team now? Oh, I got 2 fallen characters. I'm gonna bring him in for the healer. Let's bring Superman up there, and then let's bring her in there as well. We do now with Arsenal as a Titan? I did not know that. All right, let's go to Retro Cognition. What do we got? Justice League Boost. Let's do that. Then we'll go over here. 113 against 248. I'm that. Oh, okay. Well, hold on. It's because I got a couple dead heroes. So you out there. You out there. No. Throw you out there. All right, let's do that. You know what? I haven't been checking damage. We need to check damage so we can see how Martian Manhunter is doing. There are 7 Titans in the game now. Okay. Yeah, we did. We did have a full Titans team since Nightwing. That's right. Could you please make a video about gears we should put on each character according to their stars? It would be awesome. So if you're talking... so gears, are you talking... What are you talking about specifically? Are you talking about just the armor? I need to heal. $249 to $308, really? Oh, transmuting stats. Yeah, that's such a pain, to be honest with you. Let's see, what do we got here? No, you're right. You're okay, Zinzel. I got a cat lurking around. Yeah, we already did, but I can do it again if you haven't seen it. All right, let's go. I don't know. This doesn't look good to me right now. So many animations right now. Oh, you're talking about Red Hood? Yeah. All right. Look at that. We have Nightwing in here now. Bat. Let's go to Dionysian Pit. All right, I need to hit the restroom, refresh my drink. I'll be right back. I'm going to leave you with Training Simulator, and let's see how far we get. Got everybody here, Martian Manhunter. All right, I'll be right back. I did it again. I keep forgetting to auto-enable that. All right, let's go back to timeline. You've been trying to do level 6 challenges? All right, we got 427 here. What do we got? Defense. I think that'd be good. What are we at? 2 or 3? Yeah, look at that. I didn't do too well on luck this time around. I got 3 there. Oh, I need to turn that off. Oh, we're just barely gonna make it, I think. That's a lot of heroes down, yeah. Alright, let's get you buffed up. You buffed up. I can do 4. Hey, here's Roy. Let's bring Roy in. Let's bring him in. Yeah, timeline can easily turn into a nightmare. 100%. Let's bring somebody in. Let's bring you in. You and let's see what Roy's ultimate looks like. I'll reset it. I just want to see Roy's ultimate. I haven't used Arsenal of the Law yet. No, I don't have him pulled, Krog. Welcome to the stream, by the way. This was the first time I've seen him here in Timeline. So, there's no ultimate for him. No ultimate animation. Yeah, we're going to reset this. All right, let's pull him out of there. Throw Constantine back in. Yeah, they may update it and give him one. There's no way that I'm gonna beat this. I just didn't get good RNG on my on my stuff. Everybody lit. Oh no, timeout. Ah, that sucks. Your expedition faces strong resistance. Do you want to stop now? You can also exit manually from the main screen. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and stop that now. Definitely need to do some more testing, play around with this a little bit. I'm gonna save my attempts here for Saturday's stream. So we're gonna go ahead and call it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and call it. So with that, I don't know. I think with Martian Manhunter, I'm kind of up in the air on him, whether he's somebody that I really want to go for or not. I do feel that he needs some more stars. So hopefully we'll do some more testing on Saturday. I may do some wallet buffing and get him up higher in rank so that we can test him a little bit more on Saturday. All right, everybody, that's my thoughts, my testing on Martian Manhunter. Very curious on your thoughts. I'm going to put a video out on this as well, so definitely let me know in the comment section of that video kind of what are your thoughts. And if you've got Martian Manhunter like heavily invested in, I'd love to hear from those of you who have that high level of a Martian Manhunter to see how well he's working out. All right, everybody, that is what I had. Thanks all. I appreciate all of you for coming out and hanging out. Back now, so I'll start working on videos and get them out for everybody. So I'll see you guys all in the next stream. Take care. Have a great night. And it is Wednesday, so hopefully the rest of your week goes well. Talk to you all later. Bye.